Добрый вечер, уважаемые друзья, любители киберхоккея. И у нас продолжается чемпионат Национальной хоккейной лиги, сезон 1975-1976 годов. Играется матч под номером 357. Состоялся он 8 января в 1975 году, в 1976 году. А встретились в этой игре хоккеисты Сент-Луис Блюз и Вашингтон Кэпиталс. К этому матчу команды подходят с такими турнирными показателями. Хоккеисты Сент-Луиса, выступающие в дивизионе Смайта, занимают сейчас третье место в этом дивизионе. После 38 проведенных матчей набрали 37 очков и отстают от занимающих второе место хоккеистов Ванкувера на 3 очка. Хоккеисты же Вашингтона, выступающие в дивизионе Норриса, также занимают сейчас третье место в своем дивизионе. После 40 проведенных матчей набрали 39 очков и отстают от занимающих второе место хоккеистов Монреаля на 2 очка. И к этой встрече команды подходят с такими сериями. Хоккеисты Сент-Луиса свой последний матч выиграли. Хоккеисты же Вашингтона сейчас имеют двухматчевую проигрышную серию. И, как обычно, знакомлю вас с составами встречающихся команд. Хозяева, хоккеисты Сент-Луиса, проведут этот матч в таком составе. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Чакли Флей, центральный Ред Беренсон, капитан команды, и правый форвард Клод Ларос. Вторую тройку составили левый нападающий Боб Макмиллан, центральный Гэри Унгер и правый форвард Джерри Батлер. В третьем звене играют слева Тед Ирвин, в центре Брайан О'Гилви и правый нападающий Берт Уилсон. И четвертое звено — левый форвард Ларри Патти, центральный Митч Бабин и правый нападающий Пьер Плант. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Боб Хесс и правый защитник Борис Эфлик. Вторую пару составили левый деф Боб Газов и правый защитник Боб Плегер. И в третьем сочетании сыграют слева Рик Уилсон и его напарник по обороне Джейми Мастерс на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Эдди Джонстон, а Ив Беланже остался в запасе. Тренерский штаб Вашингтона выводит на этот матч следующих игроков. В атаке в первом звене левый нападающий Майк Лэмпман, центральный Харви Беннет и правый форвард Тони Уайт. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Эйс Бейли, центральный Рик Брагнало и правый нападающий Хартланд Монахан. В третьем звене сыграют слева Нельсон Пайет, в центре Рон Лалонд и правый форвард Томми Уильямс. И четвертое звено — левый нападающий Блэйр Стюарт, центральный Билл Клемент и правый форвард Боб Сироуз. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Ивон Лабре, капитан команды, и правый защитник Джек Линч. Вторую пару составили левый деф Жан Лемье и правый защитник Питер Скамура. И в третьем сочетании сыграют слева Уилли Брассар и его напарник по обороне Боб Парадайс справа. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Арон Лоу, а Берни Вольф остался в запасе. А я вам напоминаю, что репортаж из Сент-Луиса об этой встрече поведут мои заокеанские коллеги. Ну а мы с вами смотрим этот, я надеюсь, упорный и зрелищный матч.
Welcome to another night of great hockey action with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro later on. I'm Mike Emery.
Two teams that are cranked up and ready at a fever pitch to get this game started. Who will register the first body check? Be fun to see as we prepare for the start of the game. And some final thoughts before we have a test. And the two teams have a test. Here's Eddie Olczyk.
This is the game you mark on your calendar with a big red circle, with a thick, fat marker. The fans are pumped and the players are ready to rock. Let's get it on.
We've been looking forward to this, and so it unfolds right beneath us.
Outmaneuvers his man in the zone. Outstanding pass. He's got it right off that right wing. Got it at the point. Lets it go. Terrific shot, but a denial. Gains the zone. Using the point. He's got it. Score! It's a 1-0 game, and the traveling team strikes first.
The key, once you score one, try and get another. Push them back on their heels. They've got one, go get two.
We knew the scoreless tie would be broken. Who thought this early, and by the visitor?
Boy, the visitors got to gain a lot of confidence getting this early lead.
Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Steps across that line. With a shot. That one's deflected. Washington's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Gives it on a cross from the point. Moves to the corner. And he lets it go. And he holds on and stops play. Over 3 minutes played here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. And he picks it up. Bodied off the puck. Boy, stick-to-stick artistry there. He's got it and moves ahead. Looks from the corner. Use that stick like a magic wand. Puck loose, now picked up. And he takes it through center ice. Offside is called. And so a neutral zone faceoff. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. St. Louis along the wing can play it ahead. Passes into unhindered terrain. Cuts that off.
Washington's forced another turnover in this very close game.
And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Critical win of the draw. Attack zone possession here. St. Louis setting things up in the defensive zone. Drives ahead. He scores!
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Well, I got a good look at this one. The stick side shoulder is open. The shot is perfect, and as he's down in the butterfly, he can't get his hands up to cover it.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Points it. Lets it go. Got in front of another one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
They won that face-off. Try to generate something. Takes that pass from the other point man. He saved it. Strong save. Critical face-off win there. Has that one measured in his own end. On a free puck now. Crosses that line. Picks it up in his own end. It's dumped in. And it's a good pickup. Intercepts that pass on the attack. Muscled off. Gains that offensive line. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. St. Louis has been handed a minor, and the call is hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Capitals have practiced the power play feverishly this week. Let's see if it pays off.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
And he dumps it in. The Capitals will play it from their own end on this power play. Gives it over to the point. Got that pass in his own end. Couldn't retain possession. The Capitals lugged that along in their own end. Slid back across from one point to the other. Window was open. He missed the curtain. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Sends it back the other way. That was a great play and goal.
That great save was all positioning.
Right on his stick. Can he get it out? Clock bleeding down on the power play. The Capitals needed something from their power play and didn't get it. Shot on. Grabbed. That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
A little under 8 minutes to go. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. They win the draw. What next? He's got that pass at the point. Turned a shot on net. And a save. And the referee's whistle has stopped play. Solid, clean win. St. Louis charges up from the wing. He's got that point pass. Drives it. Score! They're back to within 1.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
The Blues has cut the lead in half, so now it's -1 for them late in the first period. The Blues with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
They won that draw. One of the great things about this sport is watching 2 big guys collide.
Oh, he thought he was going to be able to squeeze through there, but the door got slammed. He got crushed into the boards.
Lets a shot go. Great glove hand. Trying to get it back out there. A hit that can make you mad. Carried right up the middle of the ice. Moves it to the corner. Gives it to the point. Puck free. The Capitals up the wing lug the puck. Shoots one. Blocked. That puck left the zone, and so everybody will have to reset.
That shooter might want to check his stick. If that's all that he's got in the arsenal, it's not going to score very often.
A little over 4 minutes remaining in the first. With the scoring of that goal, they're back to within one. So maybe they can tie this thing up. Good shooting place. Save there. Play stopped. That puck is just held. They won that battle in the dots. Got it right back. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Save.
What a shift here, Doc. They had the momentum, but the goalie gets the whistle, and they'll need to reset.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. The Capitals keep the play going in the middle. Fires! Pad save. Ooh, hard one there. St. Louis from the wing plays it along. Forcing attention in deep. Taken over again. The Capitals have the puck at center ice. That puck flopped over the glass and is out of play, and a fan from Corunna, Ontario came up with it.
Wow, this looked like it was going in for sure, but he was able to make the save on that puck that changed directions.
The Blues with a center ice face-off win. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Got it in his own end. That didn't go like he wanted. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play. The Blues win that faceoff. Wheeling behind the net. That's a great deflection there. Good stick. As that point pass as well. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one.
That's a crucial goal, guys. You score that late in the period, you have momentum going into the locker room.
And it won the faceoff. Nice tip of the pass. Goaltenders buckled a couple of times apiece in that first period. And so we'll see what happens when the second period gets underway. But right now, that scoreboard shows 2-2 after one.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next.
St. Louis has gotten this game tied up. That's all that's necessary to know right now. They will begin the next period even. More in a moment. A tie game as we get underway here in period number 2. The Capitals are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Penalty to number 27.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. The Blues power play will reset. Possession still at center ice. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. He takes that point pass. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Oh, and what a spectacular save. Hatchets one. Oh, and blocked away. That one's out of play into the bench here.
It's pretty cool how excited people get for a 4-ounce chunk of rubber. But getting a game puck is exciting. The funny part is the players are around these things all the time, and it doesn't mean anything to them, so they just flip it up over the glass.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Puck picked up here. Back on his stick. Stole that pass away in his own end. The Capitals have us back even after that penalty kill. Lets a shot fly. Deflected off the blocker. The Capitals control the play in the defensive zone. Into the end of attack. Hammers one. Gloved. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
There's not many saves easier than this for the goaltender. He gets his blocker on it. He's in good position, and he deflects this away.
Just over 3 minutes have passed, and this game is tied at 2. Clean win on the draw. Nice stick by the defense. Sends to the point. Puck free, ricocheted off a defender. There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. Washington's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Washington penalty to number 8.
From the faceoff, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing.
15 seconds.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Fires! Missed the net!
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Lets it go. Wonderful stop. That diffuses the attack for now.
Thankfully, a whistle, Doc. You can take a breath. What a save, and they needed that to take the pressure off.
Washington's fans sitting behind their net got up and showed their respect by bowing to him after that huge save.
Good face-off win. Save! He takes a neat pass, kick to it. Big drive! Got it all! And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
Well, the goalie will take these all day. His save percentage goes up. Click, click, click with muffins like this to stop.
Good job on the draw. steps in from the neutral zone. Couldn't get through and retain possession. And the play goes offside. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play, and will get the penalty. Washington's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
It is a 5-on-3 for a brief time, but still a 2-man advantage, and the face-off will start it off.
You don't get too many chances like this, Doc. A 5-on-3 power play. The key is to be aggressive, get the puck to the net, make those 3 penalty killers move all over the place.
Starts a breakout by passing ahead of the play. Here he comes. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance.
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
I'd like to say that the shooter was shooting for a rebound. At least I hope he was, because that shot had no chance of going in.
Defensive zone win. Carried right through at center. It's dumped in. St. Louis with possession in the defensive zone. From the outside, and a save. Thinking attack here. Swept aside. Had it away. Hammers one. That shot's blocked. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Washington's fans got back on their feet after watching the replay of that massive save on the big board. I don't think we're going to see a bigger save than that the rest of the night.
Over 8 minutes have elapsed here in the second. Both teams have connected twice. The Blues' power play is over. They had a lot of time. Can he beat him here? Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. Shot. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Good clean win on the draw. Right to the point. Good intercept in his own end. Is able to move on in. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. The Blues with control at center ice. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Rides the line. Shoots. Oh, what a chance. What a save. Washington's motoring ahead. Gets that one on across. Not on the net.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Intercepted it in no man's land. Washington's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. whistle is blown, penalty called, and the penalty box door swings open. The Capitals guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade, just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
You're right, Doc. This is a big advantage here. A 5-on-3 on the power play. It's one you have to capitalize on.
The Blues, through the neutral zone, accelerate to the line. A shot. Score!
This power play unit was outstanding. They moved the puck well. They were able to shoot it and get traffic to the front of the net. Now they've got a 1-goal lead.
St. Louis has grabbed the lead here by just a single goal. So let's see who wins this next face-off, and maybe a goal can come from it. And that's a face-off win. Takes it right back. Puck shot out into the bench.
That's way too close. There's no chance to catch this puck. If you're standing here, all you got to do is dive out of the way and hope nobody gets it.
Washington's prevailed on another face-off.
Trying to relieve some of the pressure.
And he dumps it in.
The Blues skated up on the side.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Shoots. Oh, he got that.
The Capitals have been relying on their goaltender way too much. He's had an excellent night and kept them very close to this game.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff.
Long way to go and not much time to do it.
St. Louis swings on from center.
On the outside, a shot. Great save. The Capitals' penalty is up. They've been splendid in killing them tonight. Just over 6 minutes remaining.
Once we were tied. Maybe we'll be tied again. Solid win of the draw.
Washington setting things up in center.
Chooses the corner. Lost the puck, just couldn't get by. Popped out of the scrum by a skate.
Free puck off a defender there.
To the point it comes.
Sanders
Takes the shot.
gloved. And that whistle will give them relief for the moment.
The defenders caught a break here. Lots of pressure in their end of the ice, but the goalie freezes the puck and they can catch their breath.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Takes it in from the neutral zone.
Fires! Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
Nice face-off work.
The Capitals with possession in the neutral zone. Knifing his way near the boards.
Oh, broke it up. Into the attacking end.
Good place to shoot from, and he does.
Takes that pass. Puck loose, he couldn't get by.
Good defensive read with that one.
When you have a lead, you want to make sure plays. They've done that most of the night. This is not the time to try a hope play.
takes a shot. That shot hit a man. Players tired, about to get a rest. Seconds to play here, still in the second period. It's on his tape. What a marvelous pass through the center of the ice. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Just couldn't find the target.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Back and forth they go between the points.
Use that big goalie stick well.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first two periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Let's check out the shot board here at the end of 2 periods. 29 for St. Louis and 11 for Washington.
Don't forget to check out
St. Louis has gotten the go-ahead goal, and it looked just like this as we had to break.
voted on by you, our fans.
Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
Washington's playmaking has suffered because of the amount of times they turned over the puck. They'll need better communication and tighter passing here in the third.
These two teams have played hard through 2, and we begin period 3. Feeds the point. Got that pass off the boards. Great job on a cut pass. St. Louis carrying it up the wing. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Gains the zone. Strong wrister. He was standing in the lane and got some up. Shot. He got a piece of that one.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Terrific face-off win, and that's one of many. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Around through the corner. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. St. Louis has been handed a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Capitals' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Stick to stick, he's got it. Moved along and in. Shoots it on. Outstanding save with a glove. They won that draw. Knife down out of the air. And now we'll get the penalty call. Penalty call. They've shot down their own power play. Washington's given a minor here for tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
The squads are even. 4 players aside. And the face-off.
They've been successful before, Doc, in the game here. Let's see if they can do it again. Move the puck, get the puck to the net.
Oh, wonderful play. Up-point hammer shot. Brings it in for an attack. And that puck landed in the bench here. Just under 5 minutes gone in this period. 5 goals in this game. It's a 3-2 contest, and it's tight. Trying to get it back out of the zone. Still time on this power play, but not much. And the whistle signals an offside. And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Washington's penalty kill is done. Good performance by them tonight. Back in his defensive end to get it. He gains the zone. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Great defensive play with the stick. Moving it on up the wing. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. Washington sent to the box for 2 minutes. It's tripping.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
The Blues get another opportunity on the power play. They have connected once already. Washington's got a defensive zone win.
Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 50 seconds.
The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Leads that charge into the zone. Great shooting lane. Oh, snaps the shot. Save. Nice work with that stick. Knocked it away. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
Well, he had to be sharp there. That puck changes directions in front of him, and he's able to follow it to make the stop.
Solid, clean win. Passed it ahead where there is some space. Carries it on in from center. A one-timer just got it at the last moment. That move not too slick there. Sailed right back in again so the defense can get to the bench. The Blues have it along the side at mid-ice. A shot. Took that right away. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
It's been an outstanding night for him. Here's another example of a sharp save on a difficult chance.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Driving in from no man's land. Moves it to the corner. Nicely received at the point. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Around through the corner. Goes back deep for it. A giveaway. Using the point. With a blast. Great glove grab. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Can start the attack going in the zone. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is out. Washington's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
There is no way he can continue to take a penalty like that. Way too many times he's put himself in bad body position, and then he has to take the penalty.
Banked right ahead. The Blues are at the wing in neutral ice. That puck's loose, not too well handled. Able to hold on behind the cage. Slides it to the point. Good shooting place. Pressure now.
Each team has tried to force their will onto the game at various points tonight, but there is no spread in the game. Two evenly matched teams playing a tight game.
That one is pointed to him. And he gets it back. Washington's PK has been splendid. And a save. Gotta clear it. And they've got it again. The Blues have left the defensive zone. Shoots one. That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time.
Well, for my eye line, I think this is in, guys, but it's an unbelievable stop. It keeps his team in shouting distance of the lead.
A little under 6 minutes left to go in the third. 5 goals in this game. It's a 3-2 contest, and it's tight. The Capitals are skating it up at neutral ice. Back on his stick. Skates it into the zone. And the pickup. Nice work done with the stick there. A kick pass out of that. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something.
That's a really dangerous area with the puck, and he turned it over. Now the opponent has a short ice to attack. That puck has to go forward into a safe area 100% of the time.
Decides to head for the corner. The pad flashed out to turn that aside. Shot on. Score! 4 in a row.
You can tell he's worked on this shot before because that's such a quick release, and he snaps it home.
Low blocker is always a good place to shoot. This shot is perfect. Beats him on the blocker side, just above the pad.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. In with it now. Fires. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
The Capitals through the neutral zone, controlling play now. Back to the point. Lets it go. Waffle boarded. In that defensive zone, an important play. Fires. Great glove save, and he keeps it. Washington skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Nearing the final minute of regulation. The Capitals yank their goalie to try and get this back. Wouldn't let him by. Pitched right ahead through center. Net open. Makes that play deep. The Blues. Net open. He had a great chance, but he has just missed the net. Net empty. Score!
That one should put the icing on the cake.
That's going to be too much for them to come back from. That empty netter will seal the deal.
Neutralized face-off win.
Scored by number 21.
Nice Nice pass right up the gut.
Number 7, time of the goal,
Up to the point.
25 seconds.
Lets a shot fly. Saved there. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play. The Blues with a clean win on the draw. The Blues skated up on the side. Out in front. Oh, what a move. And freezes play for the whistle. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Gains the zone. Shot. That shot came from right in front.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
And the game is over. Washington's turning point may have been the anthem. They were terrible tonight, outshot, outscored.
They never had the puck. They were always defending.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.